Sandeep Kaur would not have imagined that her world was about to turn upside down and she would have to see her husband lying on the road, bleeding profusely, eventually succumbing to those injuries. Navjot Singh was a deputy secretary in the finance ministry. He was laid to rest today, 48 hours after the brutal road crash by a BMW X3 that was driven by the accused, Gaganpreet, right in the heart of the national capital. Here's how that accident happened. On Sunday between 1:30 in the afternoon and 2 o'clock, near Dhaulakwa, which is right in the heart of the national capital, this BMW, which was driven by the accused woman, Gaganpreet, she rammed into the couple who were on a two-wheeler before veering off onto a divider and then overturning. The force of the collision was so violent that the couple, that's Navjot and his wife, who was riding pillion, they were thrown off the bike and they came under the path of a moving bus on the other direction. The bus was going in the opposite direction, so they were basically thrown from one side of the road to the other side of the road. Such was the impact, such was the ferocity of the impact of this crash. Videos that have been shared on social media show the couple lying on the road near one of the metro pillars there in that area. The luxury car was also seen lying sideways on the road and a motorcycle some distance away. So you can imagine the impact. The car there is topsy-turvy, it's upside down. The bike is at least a few meters away from there, and you can see Navjot Singh and his wife on the other side of the road. So such was the impact of the collision that they were thrown from one side of the road to the other. But the most stinging part of it is that why was Navjot Singh carried then to a hospital 20 kilometers away from the accident spot? There are at least half a dozen, if not a dozen, specialty and super specialty hospitals, trauma care centers within a few kilometers of where the accident happened. But no, the victim was taken to a hospital 20 kilometers away, and that too by the accused. That does raise some questions. Now, the moot question is, why did they take the victim, Navjot Singh, to a hospital that was 20 kilometers away? I just want to show you, give you a lay of the land where the accident happened. This is the Dhaulakwa area. This is where the accident happened. It's a short distance from the airport. And look at the number of hospitals that are there. Look at the distance from Dhaulakwa to the hospital that they eventually took him to, the New Life Hospital. There are at least 10 hospitals on the way itself. You have the Army Research and Referral Hospital, one of the premier armed forces hospitals. You have the Army Base Hospital there as well. You have a few private hospitals, the Apex Hospital, the Kaldra Hospital. Then you have government hospitals, the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Hospital, CK Birla Hospital, Maharaja Agrasen Hospital. And then you go all the way out, Fortis, Kesar Hospital, Vinayak Hospital. You skip all of these hospitals in this 21-kilometer drive that they had to make from the accident spot all the way to New Life Hospital, which is in Mukherjee Nagar. Why?